The road we're on is paved in Garth.
Come along on the journey
as we explore
Garthology.
Think of it more as a conversation. I like that. So if this is truly a conversation, then I say let the conversation begin. Showtime!
Hey everyone, it's Deb.
And I'm Pete.
And I'm Jess.
Welcome back to Garthology. Today we're going to continue our new series, The Ultimate Garth Draft. We started our draft competition in our last episode as each of us build our ultimate Garth album. This is where we pick songs to fit into 10 particular spots on what we consider the ultimate Garth album is. But once a song gets put in a slot, neither of the other two people can use that song in the same spot. So the slots are opening track, hit single, cover song, deep cut, ballad, high energy song, story song, underrated song, wildcard pick, and closing track. So again, remember, once a song gets picked by one of us for a particular slot, it can no longer be used in that slot by anyone else. So when I pick a song that Pete wants tonight, he's not going to get it.
No, don't do that, man.
All right. In our first episode, we covered slots 1 and 2, which were opening track and hit single. And just as a refresher, in our last episode, we picked the following songs for those slots. Pete, what did you have?
My first song was The Night I Called the Old Man Out, and my second one was Two of a Kind, Working on a Full House.
And Jess?
I picked I'll Be the Wind and Shameless.
And Aunt Deb just went for the Grand Slam.
I did.
She just went all out.
Yeah, I started off banging and kept going. I picked Callin' Baton Rouge and Friends in Low Places. Now, let's move on to our next two categories. Category number 3 is cover song. This is the spot where there may have been like an original release of a song, but Garth covered it. And once we heard Garth's version, our ears hear the original and go, nope, I need to hear Garth's version. So for spot number 3, I finally get to go first. I have to tell you guys, I'm super excited about that.
I don't know how. That's not cool.
I didn't have any backups picked for this because I knew I wanted this song, and luckily I get to go first. So my pick for the spot cover song is To Make You Feel My Love.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody else get nervous like I do when they
Yes!
just before you guys announce? I'm like, no. Yeah, that is a great song.
Yeah, the last episode I was petrified. I don't even know why. I had backups. I was ready, but I still was worried. And although To Make You Feel My Love seems like it's a Garth original, like when I hear it, I feel like it's the only version of it. But of course it isn't. Many people have done it. And it was written by Bob Dylan and originally released by Billy Joel. This song takes my album from this hardcore, fast-paced frenzy, and it just slows it all the way down.
Yeah, talk about going limp in a quick minute.
We all just get to catch our breath here. It's a breather, and I needed it, and my listeners needed it. And so I'm glad I didn't have to scramble for something else in this spot. All right. Now we're going over to Pete to see what cover song he picked.
Yeah, so my cover song and my third spot on my album is Sweet Home Alabama.
Good one.
I love the energy. Everyone who knows the music knows the lyrics to this song. They know this song as soon as the instruments hit. It has a mixture of fun, tons of energy, and at any time you can play it in a backyard barbecue, on a road trip, or in any bar, and people are going to sing it loud and proud. It is a great, great song. Jess, what's your third song?
My third song for my ultimate Garth album is Hard Luck Woman.
I knew you were going to pick it.
It's my favorite Garth cover.
I was looking at it.
It had to be on my album. It's my favorite Garth cover. And also for me, because of where it falls on the album, it's the perfect song to like pick up speed in just the right way to follow those first two tracks that were a little bit more mellow. So where you started out going so hard and then downshifting, I kind of started out in the middle and am now picking up speed with this cover song. So, but yeah, I couldn't really pick anything else. If it was my Garth album, this had to be on it.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to make it in your cover spot for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving to round 4, Deep Cut. This is the one. It's the hidden gem on one of Garth's albums. It's the song that never got like a big enough spotlight, but it absolutely deserved it. Casual fans may just skip right past this song, but us Garthologists, we know it's one of the treasures buried deep in Garth's catalog. So when you're building an ultimate Garth album, this is the spot on the album where we all get to show how much of a big fan we are. Because we all love those deep cuts. People that are really Garth fans, this is the one that shows it. So Pete gets to start round 4, and I've got my fingers crossed, hoping he doesn't pick what I really want. So, Pete, what do you have for Deep Cut?
I went back and forth between 3 songs, and I just over and over and over again.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you right now because I picked 3 songs too. Oh, God, I'm afraid they're the same ones.
I'm telling you, even knowing that this was my pick and nobody could take what mine was, I still put 2 more songs behind it because I put them there and I kept looking at them and looking at them. But ultimately, when it came down to it, my 4th song and Deep Cut is Ireland.
Good one.
Woo-hoo. I mean, that is a good one. Yay.
I'll tell you the reason why. I have a strong feeling that one or both of you may have picked the other one. But this one, and the reason why I had to put it on my album, it has a special meaning to me. It's my little brother and my best friend's favorite Garth song. I don't see a Garth album that I put together that doesn't have this song on it because it allows me a way to pay tribute to my little brother and my best friend. So it's exactly where I would want it on the album, and that was the song, Ireland. That was my Deep Cut. Jess, what about you? Because I have a feeling you and I were pretty darn close.
Oh no, my fingers are crossed.
So I don't think that I picked what you guys picked. I'm pretty sure. I was pretty sure that we'd have different ones on this, except I almost did In Lonesome Dove.
Yep, that was it.
I so went up and down. That was my first choice, like my knee jerk.
Yep.
That's the one. And we know, like we all know, we love that song. We have that connection.
Yep.
But then I was like, okay, but it doesn't fit really with my album. Like it doesn't fit with kind of my theme of my other songs. So I ended up going with You Move Me. Because I also equally really love that song. I made a list after, because Lonesome Dove, like I said, was first. And then once I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. I made a list of the deep cuts that I really loved and then kind of murdered my darlings until I came up with just one that I was going to take. And then I have my standby just in case. I didn't think we were going to do the same song, but just in case, I picked a second one. I didn't pick a third one for this round. But I just felt like the lyrics in this one are so brilliant, and it's always been a favorite song of mine. And it's in keeping with a slightly mellow, not too slow, but slightly mellow tone of my Garth album. And so it was just the obvious choice for me once I decided that In Lonesome Dove was off the table. So, Deb, what did you go with? Because now I'm really curious.
So, I will just preface this by saying I got super lucky because my backup was Ireland and my first pick was In Lonesome Dove. So
we went all in each other's head in that round, and it was close.
That would have been a good one.
So I actually get my first pick. I did have a third pick as a backup, and it's a good thing because had Jess picked, Lonesome Dove, I'd be sitting here with number 3. So I get to pick my first one. It's in Lonesome Dove. I'm shocked that I actually get to put this on my album in this spot. Of course, there are other spots it could be in, but to be able to put it in my deep cut, like Jess said, this is the 3 of us are like this on this one. So I totally get that I almost lost it, but I'm so glad I wasn't doomed to miss it.
Yeah, that was close. That's crazy. That has been the closest I think we've been so far, right?
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see when we revisit the backups.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot more as it gets deeper into the album. Remember too, we've all picked songs. And so when you get to a next spot, it's going to be harder because you've already picked 4 or 5, 6 songs, whatever.
To choose from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think towards the end, it is going to get like this a lot more. So we'll enjoy where we're at right now.
For sure.
Okay, so like in our last episode, we also talked about what our backup songs were. So let's do that here. So Pete, what were your backup songs for cover song?
Yeah, my backup cover song, even though I know I didn't need it, but I still had a hard time between the two of them, was Night Moves by Bob Seger.
Oh, I love that one.
That is a good one.
God, I love the way Garth does it.
I love the original one anyway, and then I love the way Garth does it too. Yeah.
I just keep picturing him at the Wind on stage with just the acoustic and the way he does it. God,
yes, so good. It's so great. Yes. Yeah. Okay, Jess, and what were your backups for cover song?
Okay, I only did one backup for cover song, so I was just crossing my fingers. But my backup song for that was Fishin' in the Dark. I
love that
song.
What a good one.
And we talked about, I was so excited when Garth did that song because I was like, it felt like a personal connection to me because I loved the original so much. So I was like, which I was like, obviously not. But in my head, I was like, he loves the same songs that I love. So
he knows it.
Yeah, I had to have that one as my backup for sure. And again, it didn't really fit the tone of my album, so it wasn't my first choice, but had to have a backup.
And for cover song, I didn't have to pick a backup. I did have one in my head that I originally went to, and it actually was Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh, another
which is
one.
Pete, that's what you picked. And so had I gone with my gut reaction, I would have picked that, and you would have had to have gone to your backup. Yeah. The only reason I changed my mind is I wanted to slow my album down. Wow. And so that's why I decided to go with To Make You Feel My Love. And since I was first...
Well, heck, I'm glad you went all out in the first ones.
Right?
See, so we were close again there. I mean, it was with the backups, but still, we were in the same zone.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, Pete. So what were your backups for Deep Cut?
My backup for Deep Cut was In Lonesome Dove.
That's right. Yeah, you said that. And you didn't have to have one, but you had one.
Right. But I mean, it was only because it wasn't really a backup to me. It was, I fought myself on those two songs, but ultimately the meaning in Ireland and a way to pay tribute to my little brother and my best friend. That's why, because I love In Lonesome Dove, but I also love Ireland. I think it's a great song.
Yep. And Jess, what were your backups?
So for the Deep Cut, again, I only did one backup on this one, and it was A Friend to Me.
Ooh, that is a deep cut.
Very
but I
deep
love
cut.
that song so much. It's so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
That didn't even come across my radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for mine, I mean, we talked about it already, but mine were Ireland was my first backup. And had you guys picked the ones you talked about, I would have done my third pick, which was Bellawood.
Wow.
I love that one too. It makes me sad, but it gives me chills
at
the same
great
time.
Song.
So
Such
good.
a good song.
Exactly. Yep. Okay. So we've finished songs 3 and 4. Now let's go back over the songs we've picked in this episode, just as a refresher. So Pete, what did you get again? The 2 songs from today.
Today, my 2 songs, spot 3, and the cover song was Sweet Home Alabama. And then my 4th song, the deep cut, was Ireland.
And Jess, yours are?
Mine were cover song Hard Luck Woman, and my deep cut was You Move Me.
Great. Okay, that worked out for me. My cover song was To Make You Feel My Love, and my deep cut is In Lonesome Dove. All right, that completes the third and fourth spots on our Ultimate Garth Draft. We have 6 more categories to go, so we will cover songs 5 and 6 on our next episode, so stay tuned. Have you checked out our website at garthology.com yet? If not, stop by today and check out all of our past episodes. And remember to hit subscribe to our podcast on your podcast platform of choice. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, please stop by, hit that 5-star button if you like what you've heard, and then write up a quick review encouraging others to listen. Then share our podcast with every Garth fan you know. That way you can help your friends in low places become Garthologists too.
Yeah, and speaking of friends in low places, if you guys are on social media, so are we. We are at facebook.com/GarthologyCast. We are on Instagram, X, Threads, and TikTok at GarthologyCast there. So if you have any show ideas or you want to interact and respond to anything about any of the episodes we are currently doing right now, please direct message us on any of our platforms on social media, and we will be happy to get back to you. We appreciate support there.
As always, we release new episodes of Garthology on the 7th, 17th, and 27th of each month. So if you're missing Garth, or you're just missing hanging out with us, come join us for an episode and spend some quality time deep diving and reminiscing with your fellow Garthologists. Until next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's episode of Garthology. And I'm Deb.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Jess. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. And remember, love will always win.
Finish it! Finish it!
Bloopers.
I didn't turn my fan on because it's super loud, so it's getting all hot in here. It's getting hot in here.
My Garth album. Wow. My Garth album.
All right, everyone. That completes the third and fourth.
Oh, no. Sorry. That's a good review. But remember, so my backup song for the cover song would have been Night Books by Bob Seger.
Right.
That's
I
what
forgot
he was
we
talking
also
about.
did
Yeah,
that.
that's it. Yep,
I was just thinking of it going over.
She's like, let's
Dang it.
finish this freaking episode.
Yeah, she's like, move on to the next one.